Alright, what's up people? This is SithFurion, and right now we're going to be jumping into Ahsoka episode 1, well part 1. I am so pumped. I am so pumped for this, man. But at the same time, I'm a little bit hesitant. I'm not going to lie. I've been kind of debating over like the last couple of days if I should even do this right now. Simply because I've not watched Rebels. I know the characters, I know their like relationship to each other and certain big key moments that they've gone through, like who lives, who dies. But as far as like every single episode, every single interaction with other characters, side characters, that like I don't know. So going into this, like I've got a bad feeling that there's going to be a lot of callbacks. There's going to be a lot of stuff that I probably won't appreciate. Or it will just literally just go over my head because I've not watched Rebels. And so I'm debating, like, should I just put this onto the shelf for now? Should I just forget this for like a year or something and just watch Rebels? Just do Rebels for now and do Clone Wars and just completely catch up before I do this so I can really appreciate it. I don't know, like even now as I'm sat here and I'm talking about it, I'm thinking, should I just put episode 1 of Rebels on and just film that right now? I really don't know what to do. But then I'm thinking, like, if this show was that dependent on Rebels, then it would be called Rebels. It would be like the new season of Rebels, just live action. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of hoping that it's going to be a standalone thing of Ahsoka and her journey. Like, obviously there will be callbacks. There will be things that will probably go back to certain situations and certain characters that, like, the fans of Rebels will get straight away, but generally I think it's going to be more of a standalone thing. I hope. I don't know what to do. Now we'll do it. We'll do this, man. Fuck it, we'll do it. Just so you know though, when I do finish filming, whether it's just before I start editing or after I edit and the video's rendering, I go off and watch like reactions anyway. You know what I mean? So when it's Star Wars related, usually I go to Blind Wave straight away. So if there is a character that I don't know, or there's like a certain thing, like a little callback that I don't get, trust me, I'll probably get schooled by Eric. So it'll be cool. So even if I don't know as I film it, if that character or that thing pops up again in like the next episode, I will know by then. You know what I mean? So it's going to be all good. Yeah, man. Okay, we're going to get into this, all right? If you're interested in watching the full lengths, Part 1 is going to be available right now for free. Go check it out. Go watch along with me. And if you enjoy that kind of format where you can hear every single comment, see every single reaction, maybe sign up to my Patreon and there you'll be able to watch Part 2 and Part 3 because I'm a week behind. So that's the way we're going to be doing it. And then next week, episode 3 will go up on YouTube. And that's just the way we're going to be doing it. I'm going to be a week behind editing. There's nothing I can do about it. It's scheduled away from YouTube. It is what it is. But yeah, we're going to get into this. Episode 1, Season 1 of Ahsoka. Let's do this, man. Oh. Okay. This is the first time that we've had a call since the actual saga, right? Wow.
What's the word, Carl?
I'm receiving their signal now, sir. They're Jedi.
Say again?
The signal is an old Jedi clearance code. They say they're here to see the prisoner.
I'm calling their bluff. Signal them to come aboard. I want to meet these Jedi. Have security meet me in the hangar.
What? I mean, the ship looks a little bit Imperial.
Thank you for allowing us to come on board, Captain.
Hail. If you don't mind me saying, it's quite a surprise meeting Jedi out here.
Our existence remains a mystery to most, Captain Hale.
You put on a good show, but I don't buy it.
I don't understand.
You're no Jedi. Just some overconfident Imperial trash who just pushed their luck too far. You, sir, should have surrendered when the Empire collapsed. Jacris, get RD3 to scan these imposters for identification.
Allow me to show you our identification.
Yeah. He's right though, they're no Jedi.
We are no Jedi.
he's so good. It's such a shame he passed away, man. Okay, is he having a little Vader hallway moment? Look how big and jacked he looks.
The Jedi who captured me seeks the map. She knows about Thrawn.
Who is this Jedi?
Ahsoka Tano.
Oh, so I really wonder, like, is Luke gonna turn up in this? Because it's set in that same time period of Grogu and the Mandalorian and stuff. So, with obviously Sith turning up, could Luke turn up? That's so cool. Oh, okay. Very video game puzzle-ish. Line them all up. Okay.
Yang. I found it.
Come no closer.
The map. Give it to us.
So what, that ball was the map? Oh, she's gonna mess him up. That's actually really cool.
Initiate self-destruct protocol.
Yeah, better get out of there, man. Why, how big is the...
What would you rather I did?
Just keep flying and lower the ramp.
Wow, okay. Some Predator shit.
I found it.
The map?
Right where Morgan said it would be.
How did you get her to tell the truth?
Let's just say I didn't follow standard Jedi protocol.
See, I recognize him, but I don't know who he is.
These days, there are few who can wield the Force.
Perhaps one of them was once a Jedi.
Possibly. Yang, make a copy of this recording. Run a match on their lightsabers.
What's their connection to Morgan Elsbeth?
I have known her to hire mercenaries in the past.
They vanished without a trace.
The day isn't a total loss.
Star map?
Not just any star map. This one holds the secret Morgan's after. The location of the last missing Imperial Grand Admiral, Thrawn.
That's not possible.
I started hearing whispers of his return, which led me to Morgan.
If Thrawn survived, does that mean Ezra?
I hope so. Nothing is certain, except our enemies believe that they know where to look.
General, the Defense Council is requesting an update on the incident.
Tell them I'll be right there. You know who could help you with this.
I'm not sure she'll want to help.
She'll do it. For Ezra.
It would be so good if this, like, show ends with them bringing him back. Interesting music, man. Really setting a tone for Sabine.
Stand down, Commander.
Yeah, she's not gonna stand down.
Is she gonna stop? She's not stopping.
Sabine!
Wow. Okay. And that's it. But screw the orders then, yeah? Okay.
Hey, Sabine. Sorry for disappearing on you. I made this recording because, more than the others, I need you to understand. As a Jedi, sometimes you have to make the decision no one else can. So, that's what I did to defeat Thrawn. I know your fight isn't over. And now I won't be there to help you. But I'm counting on you to see this through. May the Force be with you.
It's pretty good casting, not gonna lie. But if they've casted him, of course he's gonna come back.
There's not much left back there. Jedi has the map.
Send this one to the planet Lothal.
Master?
Do as she says. Ahsoka Tano's former apprentice is on Lothal. You're looking for Sabine Wren.
Oh, okay. The rule of two, isn't it? Well, are they Sith? Well, they must be, right?
Hello, Hu Yang? Still in one piece?
Oh, yes. And still 75% original parts.
Okay.
Well then, I'll be on the ship.
Okay, sensing a bit of tension there.
You have the artist's eye. Tell me what you see.
No one would design a map you couldn't read. There must be a key or codex of some sort.
Hmm.
Perhaps this will help. This is a scan Hu Yang took of the temple where we found it.
So, where do you call home these days?
The ship serves me fine.
Don't you ever get tired of moving from one place to another?
I go where I'm needed.
Not always.
You never make things easy.
Throwing shade, man.
You never made things easy for me, Master.
Master?
There is nothing easy about being a Jedi.
Well, then I should have made a good one.
Yes, you should have.
So is she training to be a Jedi? I didn't know that.
The construction and overall design are executed exactly the way I taught younglings to build a lightsaber at the temple.
So definitely Jedi trained.
Yes. However, this one I do not recognize. But this one, in the last 500 years, I've only known one student who built a saber such as this. Baylan Skoll. He disappeared at the end of the Clone Wars.
Okay, so he was a Jedi. Oh, okay. Very, Darth Maul, Phantom Menace. You really get like a movie vibe, don't you, from this? Feels like it's a lot more open, like some of the sets and the scenes feels just bigger and larger. While The Mandalorian always felt like they was in like a small space, and even though they had the volume, it was like they just got to stay in this little spot, you know. Well, this feels like it's a lot more bigger, if that makes sense. It's weird. She's gonna crack it, ain't she? You can already tell she'll crack it.
Just wish she had changed a little. She's still just as stubborn and bullish as ever.
She's Mandalorian. You knew what you were getting into.
Thought I did.
Mentoring someone is a challenge. I bet your master found you difficult at times.
Anakin never got to finish my training. Before the end of the Clone Wars, I walked away from him. And the Jedi. Just like I walked away from Sabine.
I'm sure you had your reasons.
Sometimes even the right reasons have the wrong consequences.
Mm-hmm. Because if you had to turn the things to open up the thing that brought the ball up, maybe the ball moves, like the box in the Hellraiser movies. Yeah, move it and rotate so it matches the pattern, right? Maybe?
The key.
There you go. Is that another galaxy? And how to get there, maybe?
Think I'm going on a trip?
Mm-hmm. Oh no. There you go.
We've been looking for this.
That's too bad.
Oh shit. It kind of comes down, obviously, to who's been trained better. But I think the Sith will win, and Ahsoka will turn up at like the last minute and save Sabine, and then the Sith will get away with the map. Yeah, she's just throwing her around, literally dancing around her like it's nothing. Oh! Really? No. Oh, rest in peace, Ray. Wow, okay. We are going to watch the end credits. They're showing like a path or like a map. But no way would they have just killed off Sabine. So, plus like we've seen it before, people take straight up lightsaber shots to the chest and they survive. So, but wow, what a first episode, man. I'm sure that there's going to be like a lot of things that are just gone straight over my head. Because I've not watched Rebels. But, so was Sabine learning how to be a Jedi at the end of Rebels? Because like I do know like some stuff about how like Ahsoka, I think it was in the Clone Wars, she was fighting Anakin, she got like trapped in that fight and you didn't see the end of it. And then there was like one episode in Rebels, was it In Between Worlds or something, where Ezra had actually pulled her through the portal, and that's when we kind of like learned that you can affect the past. And because of how the sequel trilogy has gone, it's like me and my friends have talked, like if they wanted to reset that, that's how they would do it, was to go back into that like in between like crossroads world or whatever it is and change the past so that you know the Emperor doesn't come back. Because if the Emperor doesn't come back, it means there was no clones. If there's no clones, then there's no Rey. You know what I mean? But I don't know if they will actually go down that road. But I kind of want to keep this short because I really want to watch part 2. But we got to talk about the Sith, man. Like I love the dark side, but these new Sith seem really badass. The older guy, played by Ray Stevenson, once again, rest in peace. It's such a loss, man. Like he was such a good actor. Like he's been in so many things. It's kind of hard to pinpoint like one role above everything he's done, you know. Like being English, like I remember seeing him on like TV back in the 90s, you know what I mean? He's been around a lot. But I think actually what I've reacted to on the channel, Black Sails is a big one. Like he was amazing as Blackbeard, and he just really sucks that he's now gone, you know. But his character, clearly he's ex-Jedi, you know, straight from the get-go he had the codes and stuff. So it's probably his old codes, you know. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see him and his apprentice, you know, dominate and wreck shit. because we got literally 2 on each side, a master and a apprentice on each side going at it. So it's going to be pretty cool, man. But yeah, everything about this just felt really, really cool. Like I said, like a few times, it really felt like a movie. Like the budget was a bit up. You know, like they've learned from everything they did with The Mandalorian and they've just knocked it up onto like a new scale. I don't know if they're in the same volume that they did The Mandalorian, I'll be very surprised. I think they're probably in like a larger one or something. Just for some reason, the scale just seems bigger, you know. But yeah, okay, I'm going to wrap this up so I can jump into the next episode. If you've enjoyed this full length, then maybe why not sign up to my Patreon and you can watch episode 2 with me right now. I know I probably didn't talk that much because I'm just absorbing all the content and everything. I'll probably end up coming in with crazy theories and stuff as the show progresses, you know what I mean? But if you've enjoyed it, please jump onto my Patreon. Episode 2 will be up as you watch this. And then as soon as episode 3 drops next week, I'll be posting that. So you can stay up to date week after week. But yeah, man, give this video a thumb up if you like it. Comment down below, let me know what you think. And I'll catch you all in the next one, man.